Welcome to the Queen's final form. Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the Tangzhou Wu Zetian The Legend. This is the third iteration of the Wu Zetian IAM that put Tangzhou's name on the map. So will this final form finally cement itself as one of the legends? Before we dive deeper into that, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Melbourne Chi-Fi Audio for sending this unit in exchange for my honest feedback. However, as always, all thoughts and opinions are my own and are not influenced by any parties. If you want to check out more, I'll leave links to Melbourne Chi-Fi Audio's website in the description below. Also, I'll be referring to this IAM as the legend since there were two other Wu Zetians before this, so it's clear what I'm referring to, especially in the comparison later. You should know Tangzhou's signature box by now, unnecessarily large, but it always comes with a gorgeous looking artwork at the front. As this is a loaner unit, I'm not sure if it comes with a mouse pad like the Heyday, but Tangzhou should just release mouse pad series and put all their box artwork on there because it's stunning. Opening the box, you'll be greeted by the IAMs, well protected by a sea of foam. Underneath that, you'll have the Tangzhou case and also 3 sets of Tangzhou's own Tang San Chai ear tips. One normal, one set of wide bore ear tips and another set of flange ear tips, so very generous there from Tangzhou. The case itself is similar to the one that comes with Bajie, with that crocodile skin texture, and it's big and it has more than sufficient space to carry your IAMs and then some, but it is on the chunky side and will take some space in your bag. The cable that it comes with is also another thing of beauty. It has sufficient rigidity and it comes with that nice purple color scheme that fits very well with the design of the IAMs. It has a double weave design that ends with single weave towards the ear hooks. Nothing much to say about this other than it's a very nice stock cable that comes with the package, so well done there Tangzhou. Speaking of the design of the IAM, this IAM is beautifully breathtaking. With that perforated floral pattern design on the faceplate, with a piece of film that has this purple colored pattern that is also reflective, so it makes itself known through the holes and is a nice contrast against the matte powder coated black metal body of the Legend. Even though it looks like it's open back, I don't think it is because of that thin piece of film behind as mentioned earlier, and overall it's just a nice looking IAM. Why can't Bajie be like this? I guess it makes sense because this is the final form of the Queen, so you have the purple color scheme from the OG and the metal body from the Heyday, and this is the design fusion of that. Beautiful. For fit and comfort, the Legend is compact enough that it doesn't apply any unnecessary pressure around my ears, but I do feel it slipping, probably due to the material, so I do rely on the ear hooks for fit stability, so something to note there. For the sound of the Legend, it does what planar does best, providing a sense of speed and space in the sound. There's depth in the soundstage and separation in the sound that makes it very easy to listen to, especially listening to busy tracks. Even anime tracks sounds like they've got layers instead of a convoluted mesh of sounds coming at you. There's some rumble coming in from the deep end, common with most planar IAMs. The bass note is meaty and has weight, which gives it a bit of warmth to the mid-range, but never too much. Though it's not the punchiest, nor does it have the cleanest slam, but it retains its speed. The treble extension is pushed back a little to give it some smoothness, so if you're sensitive to treble highs or planar attacks, then you'd be safe with this IAM. Though I personally prefer a little bit more sharpness, but it balances with the amount of bass that it provides. While the background music stands toe-to-toe with the singer, there's still some small emphasis on the singer, and due to the depth and separation, which I'll explore more later, it doesn't overwhelm the singer, and the vocal notes has some warmth and fullness as mentioned earlier, but if you're looking for that open, clear, clean sounding nature, then that's not the intention of the Legend. The highlight of the Legend, at least for me personally, would be in its imaging, soundstage, and separation. It's not the widest sounding IAM, but there's some sense of space and distance between each sound, that it doesn't overwhelm each other as described earlier, and you can clearly hear its position within the soundstage and where it is on your left and right, so it's a sound bubble but with a bit more clarity on its instrument positioning, and it gives that soundstage that illusion of depth. So compared against the other two Wu Zetians, it's kind of like the middle ground between the OG and the Heyday. The Heyday sounds much cleaner, leaner and sharper, the notes are more rounded in the edges, while the OG has a much thicker and warmer sound, with a deeper sounding rumble and meatier bass, so the Legend sorts of combines the two, where it sounds smoother and has a bit more warmth, just like the OG, but has the separation and details coming through just like the Heyday. So it's bringing a little bit of the two characteristics, but if you want something a bit more prominent from either aspects, like what I've described in either one of my Wu Zetian videos, then the OG and the Heyday have that feature. But if you ever heard of both of the Wu Zetians and wanted a union of the two, the Legend is that IAM for you. I personally end up leaning towards the Legend because of the layering and soundstage depth, which is very much a joy to listen to. So comparing against the Ledger S08, the S08 is priced much lower than the Tangzu Wuzitian the Legend. The Ledger S08 has a very similar characteristic to the Legend with its warm and smooth sounding presentation. However, in terms of technicalities, the Legend is just a step above. So if you own the S08 and are curious how it would sound with more separation and layering, then the Legend is that IAM. However, the Legend has a much heftier price tag, and it shows with the difference in their sound deliveries and capabilities, but both still sound good in their price category, and they come with an abundance of nice accessories to accompany your IAM experience. So in summary, I was surprised with this IAM as I was thinking what more can the Legend do that would make it stand out from the previous two iterations, but Tangzu made enough tweaks that gave the Legend its own identity, and with all the accompanying accessories, it is becoming one of my favorite planar IAMs at this price category. So if you love the Wuzitian series, this is another nice addition to your collection. However, this is based on one man's experience, and I'm curious to know your thoughts. Have you tried the Tangzu Wuzitian the Legend, and what are your experiences like? Comment below and let me know. And with that all said, thank you again to Melbourne Chi-Fi Audio for this opportunity, and to all of you for watching. Until the next video, take care and happy listening.